TGS presents Rage 2 Rise of the Ghost. Doing an Icarus map tour. I'm going to start at the metro station. I have my vehicle right here ready to go. This is the Rise of the Ghost map right here, Overgrown City. You guys can see it's not very large. We're going to do a quick pull out. You guys can see it's about, honestly, it's probably smaller than this region down here called Twisting Canyon. So it's almost like its own little region of the entire map. It's not very big, but it packs a lot of stuff. If you look how heavily populated this is, compared to these, for instance, it's about like 3-4 times the amount of stuff. But it can be completed 100% completion within 6 hours. We're just doing a quick little tour to showcase the map. We're going to go ahead and kind of fly northeast up towards the abandoned Gearhead mine. Then we're going to head southeast till we hit right around this region, break southwest, break west, break north, and kind of just circle around and do a little kind of circle in town and something like that. Nothing crazy, but just a little tour to showcase what this map looks like. Here's downtown. I think that building looks awesome. I mentioned on the stream I was going to consider putting that in our Minecraft world in some form or another, but figure we'll show the metro station real quick. This is your main hub while you're here. You have your imploding equipment. A lot of security. I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but the place is looking much better than it did.
So how do they get so white?
Not too long ago.
Favorite Ranger, head on in.
Well, apparently.
This is the base. You have shop over here.
Hey, friend.
You got the desk right here.
You come here from a trading post?
Another shop over here.
Had my own place south of here. Had to flee when the felt right.
Over here we have the train car,
Right, zombies. Wait.
where you have Keenan Ford working. And then back here,
Ranger,
you have a valve.
tunnel leads to the mainland, but we've closed it off since it just ain't safe to traverse. You're free to use it if you want, though, seeing as you're a ranger and all.
That's crazy.
So basically this just takes you back to the mainland. So we are not going to use that. All that does is take us back to where the original game takes place. It's just a fast travel point. Pretty sure you can still travel to the mainland just by going to the map and then literally just going over here and finding like a little city somewhere. Let me just test it. I'm not going to travel, but if you go to like here, I'm not sure. You have to be outside of the location. We can't be inside of here and travel, I don't think. So you might be able to travel like that. If not, there's your chance in the subway tunnel. But yeah, that's pretty much this region. Let's go ahead and take off and do our quick circle around. It's gonna be rather quick. There's, it's a cool map, but it's nothing overly crazy to see. You guys can see there's a lot of skyscrapers around here. Seems like a pretty successful island, honestly. So we're gonna go ahead and fly up here. So we have this giant mountain. If we go up top of it, you get a much better view of the map. It's a little bit cloudy out here, but you guys can see it's pretty expansive. So there's not much going on up here. It's just there's a location up here, but as you guys can see, you get the idea. Location, I'm pretty sure, is behind this wall right here, all the way down under there. So just in case you're wondering where it's at. Now we're gonna kind of head down south here. South-southeast, follow this system. You guys can obviously see that right there, so not something I have to go out of the way to point out. To show you guys where we're at on the map, we're in this corner right here. It's kind of just like where the highway breaks off and the edge of the island approaches. Back there is a city that we just looked at. The city's not huge, but it's not overly tiny. I'm sure you get the idea. You also don't want to go over the map edge because you will die. Either way, we're just traveling to the best of our ability south here. It's the southern part of the map. A lot of smaller buildings. You can see that, we're right on this side of those buildings that we were looking at before. Here's the docks. So just to show you guys, this is how fast we were able to traverse. We were able to go up here, fly all the way around here, and it's literally been less than 5 minutes. So the map is easily traversed. It's not going to be a very highly detailed tour. I'm just kind of showing the landscape, showing the city. So if you're expecting a bit more, sorry that I didn't provide all that you're looking for, but I figured the least we could do is showcase what's down here. So I think there's a worthy pit stop up here. Kind of this would be one of the main attractions right here. This is actually the church. I figure we'll stop here and get out. I'm not going to stop and get out everywhere, but this is the main church, the Ghost Cathedral. It's basically just they're honest, just straight up their cathedral. I mean, came here during the story. Not much to do or see here otherwise. I think we lost our vehicle, so we're gonna have to call another one in. $10, very cheap. Now we're gonna go ahead and continue west. Back here, just some turbines. Not much else going on. You see that mission marker on the map is actually all the way back in the mainland. It is it's actually for Terramania, which I'm going to be doing next as part of my DLC playthrough. That's why we're looking. It's kind of the reason we're doing a quick tour. I just wanted to showcase this at the end of my Rise of Ghost stream. For those who watch live, or whether you watch a video or you watch live, this was all done on live stream. I had, what was it, like 10 minutes left to spare before we had to shut down to take a break for Terramania, which I think we'll be able to complete today as well. So it's going to be a pretty good day. Be sure to check out the actual streams of Rise of the Ghosts, the actual Terramania. We have achievement videos coming out for these games and stuff like that, including this little tour. Either way, we kind of circled around already. You guys can see we're literally all the way back up where we were initially. You can see this looks like a volcano almost right here, but I don't want to go down in there because it's out of the map region. But here we go back in the center city. Just gonna do a quick fly around the downtown instead of going far out. So over here is actually the Eden building. Somewhere you visit. I'm not gonna go in because it's not tiny, it's enormous. Kind of showcasing the skyscrapers and stuff. Yeah, I think this one right here is my favorite one. If we can go on top of it, that'd be awesome. Let's try. Ow! Oh god, that would have hurt so bad. Can you imagine the impact on our skull? I don't think we can go higher than that. It's like cutting me off. It's stopping me. So, unfortunately, we can't go on top of that building. We can try going up on top of this one, maybe. I barely wanted to get up on top of here, but we did. But there you have it, guys. Close our Rise of the Ghost playthrough and our tour. Would appreciate if you like and sub.